Well, I guess I've always been a person with fairly strong views, and once you have strong views and strong opinions about things, which you don't necessarily have instantly, you accumulate them over time, it becomes a question of selling those views and those opinions and those visions to others. And once you start to realize that people want to have a vision, want to be able to follow a vision, want to be able to follow a dream and believe in a dream, that it sort of naturally flows that those with strong views and those with strong opinions tend to have others follow them. And I think that I think it's a natural byproduct of the strength of one's own convictions that ultimately leads to the creation of leadership. And it's not something that I set out to do. It's something that has sort of naturally followed my own personality, I guess. It's certainly not something I think you can necessarily train for. Although, having said that, once you find yourself in a role of leadership, you can lead better with training, and by looking at other people's examples and the example of other people, I should say, and see how they've achieved what they've done. But at the end of the day, it is a belief in your own convictions and selling that belief to others that ultimately leads to leadership. Well, technology has been a tremendous advantage, has brought tremendous advantages to anybody in the role of leadership, because through technology we can communicate with large numbers of people relatively easily. And so from our perspective, employing nearly 8,000 people, we can communicate with those 8,000 people in a manner that we could never have done before, whether it's through the internet and intranet, whether it's just through video, or even just sound communication. But to my mind, leadership really comes down to communication, and without the technology to be able to communicate, you don't really have an opportunity to be able to lead and sell your story to others, especially in an industry like ours where the vast majority of our people are absentee workers, and so they need to be able to get access to how we feel and what our visions are for the future. And that's a significant part of how you lead in today's world. So technology has been brought enormous advantages, both from a written perspective and from a visual perspective.